Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom, and we're basically living remote. Yes, they shut the power off at 10 o'clock this morning, and we have no phone. Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. All right, so this morning we woke up to a warm minus 29 Celsius, but feels like minus 36. Yes, 36 below. All right, on the yo-yo scale, minus 20 Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 33. Yes, you got to remember, it is March, and I think we're going to be, how would you say, still freezing in April. All right, so this morning we woke up to no telephone. That I looked at the phone because I don't have the ringer on. So I looked at the phone in it to see if there was anybody called, like the ladies from Daisy May's Escort returning my call or something like that. And it said to check telephone line. So I checked the line. Everything kind of looks good, I didn't get drunk and fall down and, rip the cord out of the wall. All right, so then the staff emails me or messages me a picture of a burnt car under a hydro wire or a telephone line. So just in WHO-ville right here, where the line branches off from WHO-ville to come to the kingdom, some drunk idiot drove into the snowbank and the car burnt right underneath the hydro, the telephone line. Unfrickin' real. So that'll be over a month before they get around to fixing that. And the car probably doesn't have insurance. It'll stay there forever. Yes, welcome to the end of the world. So that reminds me of WKRP in Cincinnati when Dr. Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap were running from the phone cops. Remember that? The phone cops. Yes, because Johnny Fever did something bad and the phone cops were after him. Oh, these lips. I'm so stressed out. It's just unreal how everybody's going against me. I swear up and down, Dick was probably driving that car. He did it on purpose. So now I can't phone 1-800-DICK's annoying or 1-800-BAMBI now. Unfrickin' real. Okay, and we have no power between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And also, too, at 7 o'clock last night, I found a piece of paper. So now we can get Sir Rodney to order the mirrors for the trucks. And then they're all matching the same, so then I can see where I'm going backwards. Yes. All right, let's back up. Careful now. The world's against me. We'll have no power, no phone, or anything like that. Next, my hemorrhoids are going to flare up. Yeah, just to piss me off today. All right, we got some sunshine. It's clear. It's cold. But this is the end of the world. Yes, I should move south. Yes, and I'd be mowing my grass right now. Is that like as if I was married? Yes, I'd be an old guy in the neighborhood, mowing my grass 3 times a week, wearing funky little shorts or whatever, and I'd be an old guy. Yes, we're here. I'm young. I have to stay fit to survive. Yes, we got the wood stoves going. Yes, they're looking good. Yes, it's the end of the world. And the staff will go get some pictures of the hydro wire, the MTS wire, the phone wire, all melted and everything like that. All right, so I think I'm smart enough yet, or sober enough, that I can include a picture of the car burnt under the MTS the phone wire. Yes, just right under it. Like the drunk driver could have moved over 4 feet this way or 4 feet that way. I'd still have a phone line, but nope. The world's against me. Oh, well. All right, so I'll include the picture right here or here after this or whatever. Oh, well. I better go. Here comes the boss.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville, it's almost 8 a.m. and as you can see, the sun is shining and there's not a cloud in the sky, but it is chilly out here right now. It's supposed to be chilly most of the day and they're supposed to shut the power off at 10 a.m., but let's see what happens. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out and make breakfast. 9 a.m. and I'm down in the basement. I just got a fire going just in case the power goes out. No one seems to know what's going on. It could just be our side of town that has no power today, but it also could be the whole town. We don't know. Guess I'll find out at 10 a.m. if the power goes out or not. Now let's head upstairs and wait for the power. 10:30 and the power is still on in WHO-ville. Not sure what's going on. They said that the power was supposed to go off at 10 a.m., but it's still on. As soon as I start doing something or head over to the kingdom, the power will go off. So I'm just going to sit and wait and see what happens today. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. There is still power on in WHO-ville. Not sure what's going on, but I'm just going to treat today like the power could shut off at any time, which it could. So I won't be going to the kingdom until later. Not sure if you can hear that in the background, but Jack and his friend flew by. Now let's head inside and make lunch and let the dogs out. Then I'll do weather at 1 p.m. and wait to see what happens.
Okay, after 2 o'clock and the bastards lied to us. Yes, it's like my marriage. The power did not go off, and if we were outside working away, the power would go off, and then we wouldn't be in control. So that's what I mean. We live in the land of confusion. Every day in Whoville is like a day in like Father's Day. Confusion. Plus, we got no phone, so I can't phone the hydro company to bitch them out because I've wasted 4 hours of my life, just like my honeymoon. Oh well, it's not that warm. We got to get some wood because it's cold out here. We don't even have ice or puddles yet, and the wood stoves are going good. So I just wasted 4 hours of my life, but I was doing paperwork in the house, finding more pieces of paper so I can misplace them so I can find them later. Unreal, the lifestyle I lead. Okay, no idea where the staff is, and I left my Lily Tomlin mic in the shop, but I'm having to work twice as hard, so I'm using the mini hoe to the max. I grabbed some railroad timbers, and I had to pull a tote up so I could toss some wood in it. Working smarter, not harder, when you got your mini hoe. Okay, working unsupervised without my Lily Tomlin mic on the staff. I just picked up the big ones off the top for the staff, and I tossed them in the tote there. Now I'll push it around to the front, just like a beetle. Oh, these lips need some beverage. Okay, just about 4 o'clock and no idea where the staff is, so I put the long stuff on top of the tote so the snow doesn't get in it, and we got the wagon loaded up to go in the shop. I think I'm going to have to get the chisel out, or the pickaxe, and clean that mess up so we have some drainage. We need that door to open. And I cut up the firewood over there, and we have wood over here on the table. So we're ready for another week of coldness. Yes, it is the weekend, and we're working hard.
4 p.m. and the power never went off in Whoville today. I wasted a whole day waiting around for the power, and it never turned off, which we knew was going to happen. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 7 degrees Celsius, which is 19 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was a pretty nice day out there. Now let's head over to the kingdom and drop off my videos. Made it to the kingdom, and it looks like my dad already did firewood today. Since I was stuck in Whoville, he had to do it himself, but it wasn't too bad. He had the mini out, and it was pretty easy for him. Tomorrow, I will come and do the firewood, and then I'm going to make a nice fancy ham dinner. So let's head on back into Whoville and end my day.
Okay, we're short video today, so we'll add a music video. Yes, a music video of the screaming Ford moving a trailer around in the yard. Yes, lots of zoom zoom and spin spin. Okay, 8:30 in the morning in the kingdom. We're off to an early start, and it's frickin' windy. I am pointing east that way. The camera is pointing you guys west that way. Oh, that way. Okay, so this is the Bismarck cat behind me here. He was underwater for 3 years, and he went down running, so he bent his connecting rods and all that kind of stuff. Just a minor detail, but that's no problem. So as you can see on the ground here, all right, we're using the pink extension cord. I know it's pink because it's a light gray, and we have it plugged into the block heater here. So this is going to warm up the motor to make it start. And I'm wearing my fancy jacket here with the King of Obsolete. This is my go-to-town jacket, but I don't like it because it's a feather-filled jacket or something. I don't know. Can we see that? Okay. All those little white prickly things poke everywhere. It gets everywhere. When you wash it, it gets even worse. It's terrible. So I can't wear this jacket naked because it pokes my skin. Oh, okay. When I'm wearing my Speedo and this jacket, I can't wear this jacket because it's just uncomfortable. So we won't be buying this product line again because it's just terrible product. I don't know how people have pillows with this feather-filled crap or whatever, but oh well, this is a minor detail. That's my rant for today. I'm still getting over my $42,000 coffee table, but oh well, it had to be ended. Oh well, it's supposed to be on its way north here. We're not sure. Okay, but I'll let Rodney worry about that because that's his job. He has to handle the things in the south. All right, I better go find the dogs. They're not around. I don't see them anywhere in the video here. Maybe they ran away. Oh well. Okay, I got my Lily Tomlin mic on the chinny chin chin, so hopefully you guys can hear this. I'm not sure. We have a little bit of a breeze, but the little green forklift is still here, like when your mother-in-law comes for a visit and just kind of doesn't leave. But oh well. It's been busy down south for Dr. Hook Towing with all the snow and everything, and everybody's having fun, but that's the main thing. Okay, so we know he's not going to start, so we got the Bunsen burner out here. I don't know if we can see it with getting too close, but there it is. The Bunsen burner's heating the motor. That's why the wheels were turned like that. And we used the D69U cat, known as the Bismarck, for the boost. And the reason we have to do this, we got to get this trailer out of the shop. To see how high it is at the top of the door there? So then you allow snowpack where the green forklift is sitting. Then the trailer becomes too high and it'll rip the top of the door frame off or whatever. We did that a couple of years, no, 5 years ago we did that. So we know that. So we should have done this the other day when it was nice and sunny, but the boss was all worried about his coffee table. Oh well. Okay, I'm inside the new shop here, which doesn't have the roof. Okay, I'll move my Lily Tomlin mic there so that my beard hairs or whatever are filtering the sound so it sounds a lot better. So we're going to put another trailer over this hole to cover it, but we got to get this trailer out of the shop because it's sitting on the ground and it's close to the top. So we have snowpack out here. That'll raise the trailer up and it'll go out and hit the door. I don't know if that's working out or explaining, but you can see how we boosted the forklift from the D69U known as the Bismarck. We were working smarter, not harder, because we knew it wouldn't start or whatever. So heat it, start it, and move it. Well, we were very surprised that the Ford had the traction to get the van trailer right out of the new shop. So the staff got a little video, so I'll enter it here, in theory. Okay, we knew that the Screaming Ford would get stuck. Okay, so we had the D69U known as a Bismarck up and running for a little pull. So just like winter road days up on the winter road, using the tow strap, okay, hooked to the D6 cat, and we're pulling the Screaming Ford to get through the ice fields and stuff like that. So we've done it long enough and enough times that the Screaming Ford even has the cables onto the front axle, because we want to pull the truck up and out of the ice fields, not trying to pull it straight across with the bumper or the frame hooks. Okay, so then we have the other problem in the back here. I'll slowly walk around to stop to get some videos of some spinning wheels and stuff like that, which everybody around the world just loves, which makes total nonsense to me. But there we go. So the front axle is the only axle that is powered on it, and it's welded solid. So there is no dry shaft back here. Okay? So even if Sir Rodney of West Trans makes me a dry shaft to go in here, but we already have it, there's no way to send power back to the rear end here because we welded it up after we smashed it up and blew it up back in March of 2020. All right, we better get back to work. The boss is coming. He's still grouchy about his coffee table. Okay, we're done for the day. Everything went good because we were well planned, we knew what to do, and we didn't fart around in the wet, slippery snow or whatever. The tandem trailer is covering the pit in the shop because the roof is kind of pointless or whatever. The little green forklift still has the tire chains on because it has to get on the tow truck or the tilt deck truck when it comes to go south. The wheels are turned so we can put the heat on. And I think we're going to call it a day. And if I'm sober enough at 5 o'clock to walk the dogs, the pony, I'll drive into town to see what WHO-ville is like. And as you can see, the flag exercise in its natural state of being limp. All right, I've had enough. This was a successful day. The boss should be happy at us because we didn't fart around, get stuck, have dramas, break some chains and all that other crap. But oh well, this isn't Hollywood filming. Talk to you later. Okay, we're burning this wood here, these toothpick trees I harvested last June. Yes, on one of the 5 hot days of summer. Yes, it's working out well, and we have everything going well. Yes. So today wasn't the greatest day ever, but oh well, kind of reminds you of the day I said I do. Then my life went downhill after that. But then again, how can I call Daisy Mae's escort tonight or 1-800-BAMBI when I got no phone line? Maybe I'll have to hook it up to my Starlink dish, and then I can call around the world and talk to all the ladies. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you guys later.